people like know what is the deal with the nodes in astrology. So we know that it's called the dragon's head and the dragon's tail, but what is not outright said in just plain language is that the south node is where you've been. The north node is where you need to try to go. Now, as lovely and easy as that sounds, it is not so much, because I have mentioned to people in readings more than one time that the chart is a map of who you are. It is, from my readings, it is how do I live up to everything in this, and how do I just not do the same things that I did in the past. North node, south node addresses past life, now, and destiny. Yeah, so not everybody believes in having lived past lives, so I'm not even going to use that as an example. What I'm going to use instead is childhood. Okay, if the north node addresses our growth internally, the best way to address this is using childhood as an example. Yeah, you're not this short guy no more. Now most of us are well over 5 feet tall. Lots of us are in our middle age. We only harken back to those days in unconscious manners, okay, when we need to soothe ourselves. A lot of self-soothing going on, and a lot of it actually looks like addiction, which is actually hanging on to old ways of being because it's comfortable, because we know it, okay? Living up to the north node is a wrong way to express that, because you're not living up to anything. You're living who you are, and your destiny is whatever is your north node energy. Okay, so like mine's is Pisces north, Virgo south. Evidence is these days, although I am very still much the person who loves movement and music, will dance hula, taught in my own halal for a long time, continue to teach it as fitness and spiritual awareness of the body. But now that I'm going to hell it on to someplace else to live, the likelihood of me starting another halal is not that great. However, the likelihood of me being able to continue to teach astrology, well, joining somebody's halal might do me well, in the manner that, people like say, nobody believes in astrology. Whatever. Me using that, the physical body in Virgo, towards a spiritual goal, which for me, art is a spiritual thing. Hula is part of my artistic stuff. But using them to highlight the body I'm not a professional dancer anymore. I don't dance in front of crowds. If I'm asked to, of course I will. But it's not the main thing. And the way that I, through the North Node, have turned hula into a different kind of vehicle, and one I have no idea yet of what that is. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Go dance for another company. Do not start my own. Okay, good. But what else is there that addresses that whole going from Virgo to Pisces and try to stay in the middle, right? Between the axis, creating balance. Well, this is how. I already just told you, go join one halal. But for what? To teach more astrology. Because when you join another group, namely when you identify with, Pluto's going into Aquarius soon, you are more able to express everything that the North Node is all about. And it would be your South Node that got you there, in part. Okay? So, if you are a part of my Facebook group, there will be a much longer audio about this. If not, you can look in the comments from this video to find out how to join that group. And it is women only. So, North Node, South Node, it's just the karmic loop. And if you continue to do things in the manner that you are and you find out that you are stagnating or worse, going backwards, come on now. No, be scared. Do not be afraid. This is what you're supposed to be doing, going towards that north node. Okay, so again, you like no more. Join the hive. It's on Facebook. And you can find that information right here if you go and look at everything that you're supposed to write. I'll be back. And I think the next time I'm going to teach you about Chiron and what it's all about. Stand by.